Welcome to TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to learn how to import .SQL file to MySQL Server by using MySQL Workbench. So in last video, what I have shown you, we have created a .SQL file which contains all the insert statements of a database tables. So let me connect to the MySQL Server here, and I'm going to show you this TBIT insert. This contains all the insert statements for the database called TBIT, and these are all the tables what we have in the TBIT database, and these are insert statements. So you can see from there these are all the values for all the tables. We have department table, we have employee table, and other different tables there in TBIT. Okay, now what we would like to do, we would like to import this file there. Now let me connect real quick, show you the database. And this is the database, the TBIT. It has tables. I'm gonna go ahead and truncate a few of the tables. So I will go and truncate table, truncate yes, and truncate another department table, and truncate employee table as well. Okay, so we truncated the three tables what we have here. If we want to select the data, take a look, it does not have any information. You can see that these tables are empty now. Okay, now what we can do, we can import that file and load that file to the TBIT, and that has insert statements. We will go to the edit. Now we will go to the file actually, and we will run SQL script. Okay, so we will click there, then we will have to select the .SQL file, and that's on the desktop. You can see .SQL file is right there. So that's our file. Once you open that, it will ask you a couple of questions. Default schema name on which you would like to run, and if you don't run it, it's going to run in the entire thing on any default database, so that we don't want to do it. We want to run on TBIT, so that's what it is. Default character set, if you have some preferences with the default character set, you can do it, and in my case I'm going to leave this one to blank. Default character set to use when execute the script unless specified in the script. So we are all good here, and we can go ahead and run it. Our script, entire script, is only insert statements for our database TBIT, so we will run it. Okay, we can see the progress. It is inserting TBIT.SQL is finishing up, operation completed, fine. Now we go back to the TBIT. Let's refresh, hit the refresh button here. Okay, go to tables, and we have department table. If I right click here, select the top 10 rows, you can see that I have the data. So that's how you will be loading or running your .SQL file. If you have a big one, you can simply go to the file and say run SQL script. Instead of, you have other option. You can open the query, you can open file and just run from there as well. But the thing is, if you will open that file, sometimes the file is too big, and what happen then you will have different memory issues. So let's say you have 8 GB RAM on your machine where you have installed the Workbench, and if you have a big file, when you open it, you will have a very slow editor, or then it can sometimes probably crash. I'm not sure what is the limit, but if you have millions of rows in that .SQL file, there could be issue with the opening in the Workbench. So in those cases, you can simply go to the file and run your SQL script. It will not open in the editor itself, but run your scripts. Thanks very much for watching this video, and I hope this will help. Subscribe if you like.